Episode 9 on Ruin My Life, written by Margo, Vincent. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of these videos. You want me to be your girlfriend?
Would it be totally pathetic if I said yes, please?
Not at all.
In that case, you know my answer. What's yours?
I'm sorry. I need a minute. Needless to say, you've caught me by surprise.
No pressure.
Do you really want it?
More than I've ever wanted anything. I'd love to be able to call you mine again. I want the whole world to know about us. Hell, I'd give anything to be us again. I'm tired of being just myself. You'd make me the happiest person in the world if you said yes.
Like, there is no ease when it comes to you. I've been dying to get back together with you.
You have?
I sure have. Boyfriend?
Say it again.
Boyfriend?
I hope you enjoy having so much power over me, because you have me blushing and sweating like a teenager.
Let me make this better. How's this?
I'm afraid I'm going to need a little more than that. Now we are talking.
Shut up and kiss me, boyfriend.
Yes, ma'am.
Blake wrapped his arms around me, pulling me into himself. I realized I had no idea what being held tight meant up until that moment. Blake held me as if I was the most precious thing in the world, as if his life would end if he let me go. And I held him, feeling the exact same way he felt. Forgoing his bossy antics, Blake let me be in charge of our kiss. He let me set the pace, his tongue following mine like a loyal soldier. And I rewarded him by kissing him just the way he liked it. Deep, passionate, even a little rough. And we both knew how special that kiss was to the both of us. It was our mutual declaration of love. It was us leaving our past behind, ready for a future together. And that future was sure looking good.
What are you wearing right now?
Is that why you wanted me to be your girlfriend? So you could ask me what I'm wearing whenever you pleased?
Amongst all the things. No boxes, by the way. You're stuck with me now.
If that's the case, I'd better answer your question.
Good girl.
I'm wearing some lingerie and a satin robe.
That sounds really sexy. Could I have a picture?
How badly do you want one?
I'm dying to see a picture of you, Mia.
I can't have you dead. Can I now? Give me a minute. Good enough. And sent.
Let's have a look. Holy hell.
Do you like what you see?
Do you really need to ask? You're the hottest, most beautiful man in the world. And it's a damn shame you aren't at mine at the moment.
What would we be doing if I was?
Definitely no talking or getting any sleep. I'd give you a sensual massage to begin with, finding hidden pleasure points of your body. Then I'd kiss your lips until they went numb. And then I would.
Oh God, this is too much for me to handle. I don't think I'll be getting any sleep tonight.
Mia, are you still here?
Sure.
I should probably let you sleep now. Good night, girlfriend.
Sleep tight, boyfriend. Look at him, gallivanting around the hotel like he owned the darn place.
Well, he kinda does.
That's not the point. The point is, he's a bad person, and we need to catch him red-handed.
I hear you, and trust me, I want it almost as much as you do. But you haven't really found anything that can be considered proof yet.
A challenging task makes for a satisfying outcome.
I know you're trying to make it into a saying, but it's not one. Can I give you some tough love as your boyfriend?
I probably won't like it, but go on.
this investigation of yours has been going on for way too long now. And I wouldn't be saying anything if you were treating it as a harmless pastime. But you're not. You've let it completely take over your life. I'm worried about you, Mia.
I understand where you're coming from.
Thank you.
But I can't just stop yet, Blake. Not until I've exhausted all my leave.
Fine. You do what you got to do. And find me when you want to spend some time together.
I'll see you later, boyfriend.
You think you can get away with murder by using the B word, don't you?
Am I wrong?
Nope. You're not wrong.
I know it's up to something. Let go of me, now. What is it doing to her?
I will when you give me a clear answer.
I already have. I don't know anything, nor am I going to say anything to anyone.
Smart girl. Now, keep your promise, and we won't have any issue.
Sure. Can I go now?
Have a nice day, darling.
Whatever, asshole.
Blake, are you there?
What's cooking? Good looking?
Why are you half naked?
I'm just out of the shower.
Can I come in?
Please do. Is everything okay? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
I just saw something very disturbing that might finally help put Harlan behind bars. He was threatening Angie, Blake. He didn't say much, but it was obvious she knows something he doesn't want her to know. He told her to keep quiet if she didn't want to be in trouble.
And you think it has something to do with him embezzling funds from the hotel?
It has to, which means we now know Angie is the key.
Even if you're right, how are you going to get her to talk?
Well, I was thinking we can bribe her.
With money?
That, or promise of a raise.
I didn't realize you were so devious.
I am when I have to be.
Let's just hope she isn't too scared of Harlan to tell us anything.
Hi, Angie.
Miss Smith,
I have an offer for you.
what offer?
I need your help with something. And in return, I'd help you.
Help me with what?
Your career, of course.
I'm listening.
It's about Harlan Ellington. Judging by the look on your face, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you. If that's okay, I'd like to get back to work now.
Angie, please, hear me out. I wouldn't be bringing it up if it wasn't important.
I don't care. I can't help you.
So she is scared.
That makes me think we are onto something. There has to be something we can say to convince her to help us. Look, Angie, I get you must be scared. But Blake and I can protect you from him. Trust me, he's not as frightening as he wants to seem.
He's frightening enough, alright?
He doesn't have to be.
Look, I might get in trouble for even talking to you. I really don't need this.
If we work away now, it means Harlan will get away with what he's doing. It also means he will always be threatening you.
How did you know about that?
I witnessed it an hour ago, and I hated the way he was talking to you. He's a bad man, Angie. Don't you want him to get punished for everything he's done?
I'll meet you both in Blake's suite in 15 minutes.
Thank you, Angie. You're doing the right thing.
Why do you think she said she'd meet us here?
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want anyone to see us with her.
It makes sense.
It must be her. Come on in. Hi, Angie. Thank you so much for coming here.
Before I tell you anything, I have a few conditions.
Let's hear them.
Me helping you is a one-time thing. Even if you fail, I'm not going to do anything. In fact, I don't want to be implicated in this in any way. So don't mention my name to anyone.
That sounds fair.
Second, I want a promotion. I'm putting my backside on the line here, and I'd like to be compensated for it.
If I give you a promotion right after Harlan gets fired, it would get suspicious. So how about this? Nothing for a month, then a 5% raise for the next 3 months, and a promotion right after.
Make it 10%.
7%.
Deal. And I'm only going to get it if Harlan is fired, right?
Yes.
Let's put the bastard away then. Everything I know is on this flash drive. It's not much, but it should be enough to open an investigation into him. He's smart, but he's hardly a criminal mastermind. I'm sure they will be able to find something.
What exactly is on this flash drive?
Some screenshots of him talking to his accomplice about their plans. Then there are pictures of some large suspicious transaction to an unknown account. And finally, a voice recording of him threatening me not to go to the police.
Is he heard confessing to embezzling funds?
No, it isn't. Like I said, it's not much, but I hope you can do something with it.
It's more than we have, so it's great. Thank you, NG. May I ask you how you know all this?
I know his accomplice. We used to date.
Do you mind if his accomplice also goes to jail?
Nope. I've warned him against helping Harlan, but he never listened. He deserves whatever happens to him. I've told Noah I'd only be 10 minutes, so I need to go now.
That's fine. Thank you for helping us, Angie.
I must admit, I didn't think you were going to make any progress. But this is great. Well done, Mia.
Sadly, I don't think it's enough. We need something else.
This is definitely a good start.
As helpful as Angie was, I need to get more proof. Now, how can I do that? I'll think better with a drink in my hand. Hi, Jen. Could I pretty please get a drink?
Would you like your usual, darling?
I'm afraid I'm going to need something stronger now. It's been a long day.
Say no more. I will take care of you.
Thank you. You're a total lifesaver.
Drinking on the job, Miss Smith?
Crap. It's Harlan. My shift is over, so no, I'm not.
I knew you wouldn't be. Do you mind if I join you for a drink?
Harlan went to have a drink with me, and just like that, it hit me. If I need to get more proof of his crime, I'll make him give it to me. After all, nothing makes for loose lips quite like alcohol does. Most certainly. I have to use the bathroom now though. I'll be back shortly.
I'll be here when you are.
Hello there. So what exactly did you have in mind when you told me to meet you in the bathroom?
I'm going to have a couple drinks with Harlan.
Right. Of course we are going to talk about my uncle. And here I thought you just wanted to make out.
Like, you don't understand. I'm going to try to make your uncle spill all his secrets. I know Angie has given us some stuffs, so I'm just going to try to get a confession out of him.
And how are you intending to do it?
By getting him drunk and maybe doing some harmless flirting too.
What? You're going to hit on Harlan? And you thought I'd give you carte blanche? You're my girlfriend, for God's sake.
Trust me, I'm not dying to do it.
Then why are you?
Because it's the best plan I have at the moment. The only plan, really. Please, Blake. You know how much this means to me.
Do you really think this plan might work?
I wouldn't be telling you about it if I didn't. Look, I appreciate how difficult it must be for you. God knows I wouldn't want to be in your shoes if the roles were reversed. And if you say that you're not okay with it, I'll come up with another plan.
You'd really do it?
Of course I would. Your feelings matter way more to me than any stupid investigation ever could.
I thought I'd never live to see the way you'd put me ahead of your job.
I know I haven't made the best choices in the past, but from now on, you come first. Always.
Who is the sweet talker now? You think you can do it?
You mean?
Your plan. Yes. I want you to do it.
Are you absolutely sure, Blake? You're not just saying it because of what I said?
I'm saying it because you've made me realize how important it is to you. I never want to get in the way of your goals, Mia. Besides, I trust you. And we both know you'd never be with Mr. Oldfrat when you can have me.
Come on, your uncle isn't that old. But you're right, there isn't anyone in the world I'd choose over you. Thank you, Blake. Your support means everything to me. Hopefully, I'll see after Harlan's given me enough incriminating evidence against himself.
Good luck, Mia. I'll be keeping an eye on you and Harlan. And if something goes wrong, well, I'll kill him.
Please don't kill anyone.
I'll try not to.
You're the best. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
No worries. I wasted no time and ordered us some drinks.
Aren't you a gentleman?
I try to be.
Thank you, Mr. Ellington.
Cheers.
In order for my plan to work, I need Harlan to be drunk. But it's probably better for me not to drink too much. That's right. I want Harlan to think I'm drinking as much as he is without actually drinking anything. And he has no idea I'm as sober as a judge. My plan is going well so far.
I have a confession to make.
I'm all ears.
I'm getting a bit tipsy.
So am I. I'm not, but he doesn't need to know that. How about we stop drinking for now and just talk?
It sounds nice. What topic do you have in mind?
Why? Of course you. And your illegal activities.
Me?
I hope you don't mind me being a little bold, but I've always found you fascinating. One of a kind even.
Have you now?
Yes, sir. I'd love to be as powerful, well-respected, and influential as you. May I ask what your secret is?
I don't really have any secret to tell you.
Of course you do.
I suppose you become a certain way after being part of this world long enough. Some things come to you with experience.
Could I speed up things if I'm willing to put the effort in?
What are you saying, Mia?
It's now or never. Mr. Ellington, I've been looking at some numbers and they don't look right. Then I saw you in your car and...
Are you accusing me of something, Mia?
Can it really be called accusation if I admire you?
You admire me?
I do, very much so. I'd like to be part of what you're doing. I want in, Mr. Ellington.
What about Blake?
I care about Blake, but my feelings for him wouldn't get in the way.
Would they not?
No, you see, him and I come from different worlds. He comes from money and is always going to have a safety net. I, on the other hand, only have myself to count on. I don't have a rich daddy to bail me out.
Then it sounds like you and I might have that in common, Mia. I've always believed in putting my own survival first too.
You mean being so greedy as to steal from the brother who's giving you your job? I need you to understand.
I have to admit, Mia, I have some trust issues. But not when it comes to you. I knew you and I were cut from the same cloth the moment you started working here. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mr. Ellington.
Please, call me Harlan. After all, you and I are part of the same team now.
May I ask you what exactly my new duties will be?
Well, you're clearly smart enough to have noticed some inconsistencies with numbers. You can help me cover them up.
So Tony wouldn't find out we're embezzling money from him?
Please, embezzling makes it sound like we're doing something wrong. I way prefer the word faking.
You're right. We're not doing anything wrong. Just taking what we're owed for doing all the hard work.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Gotcha. Hey,
Well, how did it go?
it couldn't have gone better.
Really? You got him?
Yep, and I recorded everything. Let's see how he's going to whiz his way out of this.
Mia, this is great.
Yes, especially combined with the evidence we got from Angie. He's so not getting away with this.
My dad isn't in town at the moment, but I'll set up a meeting with him once he's back.
I can't wait.
Now that this is out of the way, I need you to come with me
Come where?
to my suite.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. You causing up to Harlan drove me crazy. I need to have you now. So tell your mom you won't be coming home tonight.
Can we take the stairs though?
No stairs. I can't wait another minute to be with you. Come on, let's go.
As soon as the doors to the elevator opened, Blake shoved me inside. He pushed me against the wall and instantly claimed my lips with his. His hand found its way under my skirt, making me gasp. His fingertips felt ice cold on my waist, yet my body was on fire. Blake had my head spinning, so much so that I had trouble remembering how to breathe. The only thing on my hazy mind was Blake's touch and Blake's kisses. I was shivering with anticipation of the night to come. Blake spoke quietly, yet assertively, bringing me out of my trance.
Who do you belong to?
It's you, Blake. I belong to you.
Damn right you do. Don't you ever forget that.
I wouldn't be able to even if I tried. That elevator ride felt like both the quickest and the longest ride of my life. It was so deliciously unbearable that I couldn't bring myself to wish for it to be over. Yet I couldn't wait for the next part. Blake withdrew his hand, making me realize that despite my impatience, he was going to make me wait. I reached out to touch him in protest, only for him to grab both my wrists in his hand. It wasn't too rough to hurt me, yet just enough to show that I'd done something wrong.
Darling, haven't we established that I'm the one in control tonight?
We have, but I didn't realize I'm not allowed to touch you.
You're not allowed to do anything unless I tell you so. Now, do you think you can be a good girl and do it for me?
Yes, Blake.
Yes, what?
I promise to be good. Blake let go of my wrist and moved his hands in my hair. He tucked a straight strand of hair behind my ear, his eyes never leaving mine.
See, Mia, being good pays off.
Before I could mumble any kind of response, the elevator doors opened. Fired up by his jealousy, Blake was being more passionate than ever. More passionate than I'd ever seen him. Perhaps even more passionate than I could handle. But I was definitely up for the challenge. What followed next was a frenzy of fiery kisses, each one hotter than the last one. In that moment, Blake's lips was erasing any other man I'd ever been with from my memory. I knew by the time the sun was up, there would only be one name left in my head, in my soul, in my bloodstream. Blake Ellington, my greatest love, my most exciting adventure, the only person in the world who knew me better than I knew myself. I could hear his name in the rhythm of my own heartbeat. I could feel it leave the depths of my lungs whenever I took a breath, and I couldn't wait to scream it until I lost my voice.
Morning, gorgeous.
Good morning, Blake. Last night was something else, huh?
Did you enjoy yourself?
Very much so. It wasn't what I expected, but it was exactly what I needed.
I aim to please.
Do you have any plans for today?
Sure, if you can't stay in bed with you all day.
Honestly, Blake, I'd love nothing more.
Why do I feel like there's a but incoming?
I can't afford to do nothing all day.
A guy can dream.
Do you want to text your dad to arrange a meeting with him?
I will, but first, I'd like 5 minutes of quarters, please.
Make it 10 minutes.
I was hoping you'd say that. You know, you're so amazing.
Am I?
Yes, you're the most amazing person I've ever met. You're my dream girl through and through.
And of course, you're mine.
I'm glad. What I'm trying to say is, my life is so much better with you in it. I love you, Mia.